Welcome. Thank you for joining our CA UIM for MSPs overview presentation for managed service providers. Let's get started. CA UIM is a product that's going to work to your advantage. It'll open up a number of opportunities to help you improve and grow your managed services business. CA UIM is proven by MSPs. Over 450 of the world's largest MSPs have optimized their operations, developed a broad catalog of revenue-generating services, and are collectively managing upwards of 20,000 small, medium, and large businesses with CA UIM. CA UIM is also proven by small, medium, and large enterprises. These are the customers you serve. CA UIM is used across enterprise verticals such as healthcare, finance, manufacturing, education, and many more. CA UIM is recognized as a gold standard in monitoring tools. So as you prospect these organizations with your managed services powered by CA UIM, you can trust that your toolset will work to your advantage. A top feature of CA UIM is its ease of use. Speed is important for your MSP business. CA UIM is a lean, modular architecture that gets your clients turned up quickly, installing 500-plus servers in less than 3 minutes. We'd love to set up a product demonstration with you to show you how this works. We encourage you to give CA UIM a test drive where you can download the software, get it deployed, activate monitoring, and generate reports in less than an hour. Later in this presentation, I'll provide instructions on how to gain access to a trial of CA UIM. Another top feature of CA UIM is its scalability. This is a key reason why it's adopted by larger MSPs who have a high volume of infrastructure to manage. Where other tools hit a scalability wall, CA UIM's modular, tiered architecture supports management of more than 100,000 devices. And for the revenue opportunities that it presents, CA UIM's unified coverage of over 140 technologies translates into a broad managed services portfolio. And you'll be able to monitor this broad range of technology in consistent fashion through a single UIM toolset and architecture. This means your operation becomes highly optimized, so you can deliver services at greater scale and more cost-effectively. CA UIM is a simple, easy-to-use tool, yet extremely powerful to support your multi-tenant managed services business. Number 1, CA UIM broad technology coverage supports the full IT stack that spans your customer's data center to the cloud. Coverage includes a broad array of network devices and servers, both physical and virtual, including Windows, Unix, Linux, iSeries, VMware, Hyper-V, and many more, multiple database and storage vendors, support for commercial and custom applications, and monitoring for data center environmentals, such as power and cooling, and much more. Number 2, CA UIM offers subscription pricing, which can align with the subscription-based services you offer to your clients. This enables you to more effectively manage your monthly cash flow. Number 3, a CA UIM distinguishing feature is its ability to manage such a broad, diverse, and widely dispersed set of technologies through a single pane of glass. This unified capability will allow you to reduce costs, for example, by improving efficiencies through standardizing and consolidating the many disparate point tools you may already have in place. And having central unified visibility of all managed technologies, both at the data and presentation level, will help speed correlation and mean time to repair customer issues. CA UIM's broad technology coverage can manifest itself into a broad portfolio of managed monitoring service offerings. Shown here are the broad categories of monitoring services you can bring to market, and all are possible with CA UIM out-of-the-box capability. Many additional service offerings can be developed by combining capabilities. For example, CA UIM supports monitoring of converged private cloud stacks, such as vBlock and FlexPod, and this is done through a packaged combination of these monitoring categories. Additionally, you can extend this capability and create your own custom monitoring solutions by leveraging CA UIM's SDK and APIs. Here is a high-level visual representation of CA UIM, enabling a broad portfolio of monitoring services of which your MSP customers can subscribe to. An initial service offering that's powered by CA UIM might be server monitoring for Windows, Linux, Unix, and iSeries servers. With CA UIM, your service catalog could be quickly expanded to include many additional service offerings. For example, in areas such as application, virtualization, storage, and much more. Here, we'll walk through the CA UIM deployment architecture for managed service providers. The top half of the slide represents your MSP operations center. This is where the core CA UIM server software resides. This includes processes for event handling, automation, reporting, SLA compliance calculation, data engine, client communications, and more. The primary server hub enables secure communications for remote administration and also aggregates alarm and performance data from client sites. Additionally, CA UIM has high availability capabilities, where, when needed, a backup server hub can stand in the place of the primary hub. There are two sets of UIM user interfaces. The first, on the left, is the UIM Administrator Console. This is where you'll perform point-and-click configuration and remote deployment of UIM monitoring probes into your customer environments. On the right, you're seeing CA UIM real-time dashboards, performance reports, and SLA reports. These are viewed by MSP operations staff and can be made available for customers to see. Below represents the client side. A lightweight piece of software called a robot is installed on each customer's server to be managed. The robot does not perform monitoring, but instead carries out admin tasks issued by the CA UIM admin console. The robot is also responsible for forwarding alarm and performance data back to MSP operations once monitoring is activated. Monitoring will be enabled with UIM probes, and we'll talk about probes in a minute. A small piece of software called a client hub is installed at each customer site that will be monitored. The client hub serves as a data aggregator from the robots, and the client hub establishes communications with the primary hub at MSP central operations to enable secure data transport. What's interesting about the client hub is its spooling capability, where in case the network connection to central operations drops, the hub spools data from the robots and releases it when the connection comes back up. This ensures no gaps in monitoring data. Once the communications are in place, you'll work with the admin console to deploy monitoring probes. Robots will be visible in the admin console, so it's a simple step of dragging and dropping individual or groups of probes onto single robots or groups of robots. The probes you deploy would be based on the servers to be monitored. For example, if the server was an Oracle database server, you'd deploy the Oracle probes. And if the Oracle server was running on Unix, you'd also deploy the Unix OS monitoring probes. The robots receive the probes via the UIM admin console, unpackages them, and activates them to begin their monitoring task. Probe polling intervals and monitoring thresholds are configured at the admin console and implemented inside the probes. When thresholds are breached, the probes send an alarm to the robot, which in turn forwards the alarm to the client hub, and this is done securely and reliably via TCP/IP communications. The client hub then sends the alarm to the primary hub. Alarms and performance data get moved into the UIM database, where it's available to be displayed in the admin console, dashboards, performance reports, and SLA reports. UIM support agentless monitoring when installing a robot and probes on a customer server is not possible. Looking in the lower left corner on this slide, here probes are installed near servers and devices to be monitored, and communicates with them via their native protocols, such as WMI, SNMP, and others. These agentless probes perform a similar function of checking thresholds and forwarding alarm and performance data upwards to the robots. The previous slide showed a macro multi-tenant deployment view. Here, we're zooming into a single customer's environment to show how UIM, as the product name implies, enables unified infrastructure management. Here, we're showing an end-to-end set of technologies that delivers application and business services to customers and users. Providing monitoring services for your customers' business applications would be a high-value service offering. Your service catalog could comprise monitoring services for each individual technology in this end-to-end view, as well as an application monitoring service that is an aggregate of all technologies. The appropriate CA UIM probes would be deployed against each technology. The probe data is transported into the UIM database. Critical in delivering application services is understanding the user's experience with the applications they interface with. Here, you can deploy the UIM User Response Probe, which simulates users exercising business applications. It runs a real transaction through the end-to-end infrastructure and records the round-trip response time. This test is done at intervals you define. User response data is a prime indicator of application availability and performance. Here, we're showing a number of samples over time. A few transactions are taking 60 seconds to complete, but do these high measurements indicate unacceptable service levels, and should they prompt an immediate reaction by MSP operations staff? Possibly not, if looking at these data samples inside of an SLA definition, which is a key capability of UIM. The UIM SLA example here shows a defined operating period where application response time should be 25 seconds or less. Note that the 60-second measurements are outside of this operating period, so despite these high measurements, this SLA is still in compliance, and so MSP operations do not need to panic. Now, if these measurements fell within the operating period, an SLA alert would be generated when the UIM SLA compliance calculation engine determined the SLA was at risk. UIM provides SLA reports that show current SLA status and also include indicators that forecast if and when a breach is likely to occur. Unified views of this end-to-end service environment are shown in UIM real-time dashboards and performance reports. Hopefully, this is giving you an idea of the types of managed monitoring services you can offer to your end clients. Here is a summary listing of UIM features that matter most to MSPs. The unified portal provides health status visibility into your customer's end-to-end business service environment. You can offer this portal view out to the customers so they understand the work you do to keep their IT in a healthy state. Ease of use is felt in monitoring deployment and administration. UIM provides GUI-based administration that is consistent across all monitor technologies. UIM's policies and templates automates and simplifies monitoring based on discovery and associated groups. With UIM, you can create reports in a matter of minutes. There is quick and easy integration of UIM into your environment via out-of-the-box integration gateways. And your staff will speed their effectiveness by having to learn a single UIM product for all monitor technologies. UIM is scalable to manage tens of thousands of devices with a single instance of UIM. We have MSP partners that are managing well in excess of 50,000 customer servers. Scalability is also realized in speed and volume of events and data processing. For example, UIM can store 12,000 performance metrics per second into the UIM database and can process 500,000 events per minute. This functional scalability allows MSPs to more effectively scale their business. With UIM scalability, you'll be able to manage more customers and offer more services with existing resources. UIM is true multi-tenant. A single UIM instance serves multiple customer infrastructures. Other solutions are likely to require separate instances of their software to serve each customer infrastructure. For you, this multi-tenancy enables one single view for all customer environments. You'll be able to develop customized reporting and views suited to each customer, and also allow for more efficient deployment and maintenance. For your customer, they can be assured of secure, unique access and insights. UIM data is tagged by source and customer to ensure secure segmentation and viewing. UIM's automation maximizes your MSP business. For example, the UIM Alarm Server automates execution of actions such as troubleshooting, alert assignment and escalation, and remediation. Further, UIM robot and probe deployment can be automated through templates and policy definitions, as well as integration with a third-party provisioning system. Further, UIM robot and probe deployment can be automated through templates and policy definitions, as well as integration with third-party provisioning systems. Integration gets UIM connected into your tool's ecosystem. For example, through pre-built gateways, UIM is quickly integrated into your service desk, CRM systems, remote control applications, notification systems, and more. UIM's openness allows you to personalize and customize UIM to be your own. Customization is possible at every level of the UIM architecture. UIM provides a full set of APIs and SDKs, which allow for rapid development of extensions and custom probes for your customer's unique business environment. UIM supports Perl, Java, Visual Basic, C, .NET, Command Line, SNMP, web services, and more. In many ways, UIM is much like open source solutions, but without the risk. It's part of a fully supported platform. UIM's broad technology coverage means you can deliver broad-ranging data center to the cloud monitoring services. Over 140 probes support physical and virtual servers, network devices, cloud services, applications, databases, and much more. And CA is quick to support new technologies as they become available. To learn more, there are two key resources we'd recommend. They are the CA UIM product page on ca.com. There you'll find greater detail about product functionality, MSP customer success stories, and much more. And also, please navigate to our web pages exclusively for service providers. On these pages, you'll gain an understanding of CA's overriding value for your service provider business. Beyond CA UIM, we bring solutions that optimize your service delivery. You'll see CA's broad portfolio of products that enable you to turn up services in areas such as security, DevOps, service desk, mobility, API management, and more. And you'll find our service provider playbook. We understand that technology alone does not produce a successful managed service business. Here you'll find a rich compilation of best practice business building guidance in areas such as business strategy, business operations, and sales and marketing. To understand how CA and UIM come together for the good of MSPs, we encourage you to take a look at our CA UIM Profiles in Partner Success white paper. This paper, which is a compilation of 5 successful CA MSP partners, serves to inform, demonstrate, and prove CA UIM's ability to support so many unique MSP business objectives. We believe this paper will inspire you to give CA UIM a closer look so you can discover its value add for your unique service provider business. To summarize, we at CA realize you have a significant number of high priorities in running your business, and CA UIM supports a very good number of those priorities. Here we talk about 3 key priorities that are no doubt sitting at the top of your list. That's business growth, efficiency, and customer satisfaction. Collectively, CA UIM can help you expand your current addressable market and generate new sources of revenue. For growth, as discussed earlier, UIM enables over 65 distinct new monitoring services out of the box. Plus, there are revenue opportunities for custom solutions you may build for your customers' unique business apps and infrastructure. UIM allows you to sell upstream to larger enterprises who have a larger volume and mix of infrastructure. And UIM supports advanced technologies that you deliver as premium service offerings. UIM supports your ability to monitor your customers' full IT stack, including monitoring the performance of business-critical applications. This end-to-end coverage deeply embeds you inside your accounts to give you greater control and stickiness. It also makes you more visible and relevant to your customers' senior executives. And as new business opportunities arise, you'll likely be the first to get the call. Improved efficiency. UIM brings a single architected and consistent monitoring platform into your business for all of your monitoring services. Many MSPs have made to move to consolidate all the point tools they've accumulated over time. Doing this significantly improves operational efficiencies and the cost of running your business. And UIM automation allows you to do much more with existing resources, thus getting greater return from your UIM monitoring tool investment, and again results in better cost effectiveness for your monitoring tools investment. Improved customer satisfaction. Critical to business success is customer satisfaction. CA UIM supports that requirement through its visualization capabilities. Here, with CA UIM's customer portal, dashboards, and reporting views, you're able to prove the value you deliver to your end customers, showing the good work that you're doing behind the scenes as you operate remotely. Visualization, especially as unified infrastructure monitoring views, is a key part to keeping customers happy and building a sustainable business. At this point, I'd like to thank you again for your interest in CA UIM for MSPs. We encourage you to take a closer look to best understand its value for your business. We can arrange a private demonstration of CA UIM for your team, and also discuss getting a free evaluation copy of CA UIM in your hands so you test drive its capabilities inside your business. To arrange either one of these options, please contact us via email at unified-monitoring@ca.com. We look forward to working with you to bring CA UIM into your business to help enable growth, efficiencies, and high customer satisfaction. Thank you.